2 Kings chapter 9 verses 30 to 37. And it came to pass in the 4th year of Jehu that Jezebel was dead. And Jehu went up to Samaria and dipped his horse's bridle in the fountain of Jezebel's house. Then he came into the house and said, He that is on my side, let him smite Jezebel, that she may not live. So they smote Jezebel, and she died. And he suffered her body to be cast into the same place. And he drew the curtains. And they buried the woman in the sepulchre. And Jehu went in, washed himself, and changed his clothes, and came out and sat in his chariot. Then he went and told them, Bring me that woman, that is the king's daughter, that is in the city, that there be no more found in the king's house, that which is Jezebel. So they brought her unto him. And he said unto her, Wherein thou didst not confess the iniquity of thy mother, that woman was a prophetess, and the daughters of Israel and Judah have greatly sinned after her. Then he said, I am come to destroy the posterity of Ahab, and whatsoever appertaineth unto him. And as he looked yet, he beheld 2 prophets of Baal. And he said unto them, Come with me. And he brought them unto the well of Elijah, and slew them there. And he said, It is a light thing that ye have done, according to the mouth of Jezebel, which is the wife of Ahab, in leading Israel to sin, and enticing Israel to follow after other gods. Few figures in the Bible are as infamous as Queen Jezebel. Known for her ruthless power, devotion to Baal, and opposition to the prophets of Israel, her story becomes a warning tale of corruption, pride, and violent downfall. Her terrible end is described in 2 Kings 9:30-37 and remains one of the most dramatic deaths in all of Scripture. Who was Jezebel? Jezebel was the Phoenician princess of Sidon, married to King Ahab of Israel. She promoted the worship of Baal and Asherah, directly opposing the prophet Elijah and Yahweh's worship. She orchestrated the death of Naboth to seize his vineyard for Ahab. 1 Kings 21, because of her deeds. Elijah prophesied her violent end, Dogs shall devour Jezebel by the wall of Jezreel. The day of reckoning. Years after Ahab's death, the prophecy caught up with Jezebel. Jehu, a commander anointed to overthrow Ahab's dynasty, rode into Jezreel. Word spread quickly. The slayer of kings had come. Jezebel, knowing her fate was near, painted her eyes and adorned her head, looking out from a palace window. Some say it was pride, others say defiance, perhaps even a queen's final display of dignity. Jezebel at the window. As Jehu approached, Jezebel mocked him. Is it peace, Zimri, murderer of your master? 2 Kings 9:31. But Jehu was unmoved. He looked up and shouted to the palace officials, Who is on my side? 2 or 3 eunuchs appeared at the window. Jehu commanded, Throw her down. A terrible death. The eunuchs obeyed. Jezebel was hurled from the window. Her body struck the palace wall, and the horses trampled her beneath their hooves. Jehu entered the palace, feasted, and then gave the order for her burial, saying, She was a king's daughter. But when the servants went to bury her, they found almost nothing. Only her skull, her feet, and the palms of her hands remained. Dogs had devoured her flesh in the street of Jezreel, just as Elijah had foretold. Meaning of Jezebel, sand. The terrible death of Jezebel is more than history. It became a symbol of divine judgment against corruption. Her schemes against Naboth sealed her fate. Against idolatry. Her devotion to Baal opposed Israel's covenant. Against arrogance. Even in her last moments, Jezebel faced her end with pride and scorn. Her story echoes in Revelation 2:20, where Jezebel is used symbolically to describe those who lead others into corruption. Key takeaways. Jezebel's end fulfilled Elijah's prophecy. She died violently, thrown from a window, trampled and devoured by dogs. Her death became a lasting biblical symbol of judgment against pride, idolatry, and cruelty. Final thoughts. The story of Jezebel's end is terrible, haunting, and unforgettable. She remains a figure of both fascination and fear, a queen who rose high but fell harder, her name forever linked with corruption and destruction. Her terrible end reminds us that no throne is safe from judgment and that power gained through violence and deceit always carries the seeds of downfall.